Hey, my super beautiful, lovely souls. It's Lizzie the Lightworker here, bringing you a reading for Sagittarius and Leo, twin flames in separation. This is genderless. I'm keeping it that way. Keeps it open to a lot more. A lot of you guys were saying that, oh, you know, they're reading in reverse, or I feel more like the divine feminine, but you were talking about the divine male. It doesn't matter. Just know that Spirit is channeling in through, and it wants to direct messages to you. So if you come across this video, it's messages you need to hear. Okay, so let's get right into this, and let's tap into the Sagittarius energy. So we are in Sagittarius season. So wow, all right, Sagittarius energy in separation. So we're getting a very, I feel like, very stern person. I feel like there's something about control here. To me, I feel like at times they just don't play fairly. In the past, this could have been trouble, could have been a problem in a divine union here. I feel like they have this need to be heard, or need to feel important, or, you know, they need the spotlight a little bit more. They like control. They like to control situations if they can. They don't like it when everything's all awry and crazy and there's a lot of energy scattered and everybody's arguing and fighting and trying to make sense of things. They don't like that. But I feel like in separation, Sagittarius has been in a bit of turmoil. I feel like they are just going through all these different motions, and all these different things are popping up for them. Shit they haven't dealt with from the past. I feel like they might feel like they're being attacked. I feel like they might feel like their life around them is falling apart. Like the people, they thought they knew somebody, now they feel like, oh, I don't even know this person anymore. A lot of shit has happened. I feel like also this is a little bit directed in the divine to the divine Leo. I feel like they may have felt like they put a lot of effort into this. They feel like they are entitled to feel however way they feel in separation or prior to separation. I feel like they have this air to them that they just want to be right all the time. I'm getting a big sense of that. There's something broken within them that makes them feel like they need to be right or heard all the time. And when they're not, they get very angry, their feathers get ruffled, and they almost like want to sabotage. I also feel like this love, this connection was sabotaged a bit. I feel like Sagittarius might have been fearful to get fully involved in this. I feel like they were dealing with shit from the past. They could have been dealing with some stuff from people that they dated or friends that they were with. There's been turmoil here. There's been a lot of turmoil here for Sagittarius. I feel like they're trying to resolve it, but they still have this mentality of like, I'm right. I'm not going to say I'm wrong. So they may not be ready to budge out of this sort of like this stuck energy here I'm feeling. Okay, so if that's what you knew, Leo, this person of the past, and then you went into separation, they're sort of still stuck in this energy. And it's not healthy for them, because I feel like there's so many things that they need to let go of, and let go of the need to be right all the time, and let go of the need to feel heard and wanted and important and special. There's a need to let go of that. So let's get some energy out for Leo, some cards out for Leo. Okay, so we're getting Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, and Four of Cups. So with the Wheel of Fortune card, I don't like to read these in reverse. These are special, these cards to me. I don't read them in reverse. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune energy is a lot of ups and downs. I feel like Leo really was like, this is never right. It's always like this up or down, up or down. There's never a happy medium. And I feel like they turned away. I feel like both of their energies have turned away from this connection at this time, because there is like sort of ill feelings. There is sort of like hostilities. There is sort of like ego here. And just a lot of unresolved conflicts, a lot of competition for attention and unresolved conflicts. I feel like Leo is like, I had to get away from this to keep my sanity. And I feel like Leo now is like, you know, I am so disgusted over the situation. I don't even want to be open to anything else or anyone else. People could be coming at me left and right. I'm just kind of not feeling it. I'm just like down and out, you know, I'm kind of like in a little bit of a poor me energy where I'm just kind of just pissed off at the world, and I don't want to be open to anything, and I don't want to, accept any new offers coming into May. It's sort of like you've developed a little bit of an apathetic attitude, Leo. And after dealing with that type of a situation, who can blame you? But I feel like you're really having to work on your emotions. And I feel like you don't want to bring those out into the open just yet because they're painful. I feel like it's a little easier for you to sort of bury them. I also feel like turns for the better are coming for you. I do feel like there could be communication here between you and your twin. I just don't feel like you're ready for it yet in the energy that you currently hold. So let's get some more cards out. So yeah, so I feel like this is just more on the Sagittarius side, was like left this sort of behind. I feel like they like abandon this. They abandon the situation. They abandon everything they were feeling or working towards. And I just feel like they're not really even looking back. So whatever side that energy resonates with more, take. Whatever it doesn't, don't worry about. But yeah, I'm feeling more the Sagittarius side. Sagittarius, like they felt like too, they had to walk away from this. It was a little bit of turmoil here. I feel like they're trying to get back to themselves. They're trying to find their way. They're trying to start their spiritual journey and really sort of leave things behind. And I feel like both of you can and will and certainly are on your way to doing that. Leo as well. I feel like, Leo, you're on your way. You have been able to sort of put some of this behind you. It's just sort of now this little bit of this bitterness you've developed that, you should probably get it out in the open and just work past it. But other than that, I feel like neither is chasing the other right now. It's sort of like they're just in these energies where there's some stagnation and sort of refusal to change. So that could have been a problem in the whole union. It could have been like refusal to change. But just know, guys, you really can't change somebody. That's not really love. You got to love them how they are, for who they are. And if you don't, then you're better off not wasting your energy or time trying to change them, but just accept them and keep going. There was definitely some secrets too here, okay? Bottling up emotions, keeping things from maybe each other, or Leo, you might have not been able to open up emotionally the way that you wanted to, and Sagittarius may have not accepted it the way that you were trying to open up. I feel like you were a little bit more emotional than them. I feel like this is just about more to know. There's more to know about this, and I do feel like this is not over. It's far from over. There's more to be revealed. There's things that you are not meant to know right now about this connection and about what they're doing and about, what's happening. It's more of like trusting the journey and trusting timing. And trusting your intuition and your instincts. What are they telling you? More to listen to that, and tap into that intuition and inner knowing and inner knowledge, and sort of going within for more answers, sort of meditating and sort of, accepting things and finding peace and balance within yourselves. I feel like that's a little bit of what's been going on here. I do feel like there will be an opportunity to talk again. This is like a cycle, okay? It's a cycle that's been going around. I feel like this separation was really good for both of you. It gave you both a chance to sort of breathe, but you're still sort of stuck in these energies where, what if, or, can we try again? Or you're both refusing to change certain things, or there's things about your egos that are bruised or hurt, and there's a self-protective mode now going on. So there's very much a turning away from each other, and very much a time period where this needs to sort of be the way it is. But I do feel like new love can arise from this. I do feel like there will be new communications, and I do feel like you will sort of get a sense of what they're feeling and what they're doing and what, needs to be maybe resolved. I think that'll all come out. I think you need to just let this be for now. Trust that the river is flowing the way it's flowing and not to go against it or go against the grain. And I say that a lot, but that's part of it. That is part of separation. We need to learn, how to trust timing. We need to learn to not obsess about it. And we need to learn how to work on ourselves and fix ourselves and put the primary focus on us. Your bond with your twin can never be severed, so it's always there. So there's no fear to let go and start to work on ourselves. That's mainly the message here that Spirit wants to convey. So let's get another card out. And I do feel like there's a sense that both of you will gain a new independence and a new way of thinking and a new way of being. I feel like you will connect when you've both let significant amounts of both these feelings and energies transmute, or sort of you let go of things from the past, or past hurts or conflicts or struggles or times you didn't agree or had arguments or fighting. I feel like there was a lot of that going on. So to me, this is saying this is in a new stage, like, will be set for the both of you. A new stage where you're both a little bit more freed from these energies. You've focused on yourselves. You've made yourselves happy. You've worked at things. You've worked through things. And you've also worked just work, like career-wise, and done some things that have elevated you or allowed you to save some money or pay off some debts and feel more free and feel more independent. That's what I'm picking up on here, guys. To me, this has not been easy as a union, and it has not been easy as a separation. So we got to unstick ourselves here. And I feel like let go of ego, swallow pride. Don't be afraid to be wrong. Don't be afraid to admit to wrongs. There's no shame in that. Like, I was wrong. Don't have like an attitude about it. Be okay with it. Like, yeah, I was wrong. You know, it's okay to be wrong. We hate to admit we're wrong, don't we? We will do anything, go to great lengths to not admit we're wrong. But we need to do that because that's the only way we grow. And sometimes apologies are in order, but I do feel like there will be a sense of healing here and a coming back together when there's more independence. To me, I'm feeling like almost like a springtime vibe. I could be wrong. It could be that you have to go the rest of this winter and sort of let the emotions and let the bad feelings die, like sort of the way the trees shred their leaves and there's ice and cold all over the ground. And then spring is the renewal period. That's what I'm feeling. So let's get some Power of Surrender cards out. One for Sagittarius and one for Leo. So we're getting one. We'll get one out for Sagittarius, I said first. So defensiveness. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer clear non-defensive response. So yeah, Sagittarius has a very defensive personality. It showed in the cards. So whatever energy they're in right now, that might be something that they need to work on like immediately, and sort of let it out when they're upset and like and get that out, that feeling. But it's like they can't be defensive over every little thing. So that could have been a big problem and something that they're needing to learn and work on right here, right now, and something that you both agreed upon before we incarnated back here. So let's get one for Leo. And we're getting surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet, meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. So if you act this way, you will send that good positive vibration to your twin and help them come out of this state. And I feel like they will help you come out of your state. But it's like more so for Leo to focus on that inner peace, because I feel like they're not. This is eating them up and it's making them different. They never were like this before, where they just didn't care and they had like kind of laxed attitude. So yeah, everything will flow more easily and surrender to inner peace. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please check the link in the description box because I've left information for a twin flame separation group that I started on Facebook. It's a great place to be, guys. People are putting in excellent insights, sharing their experiences. I like to put lots of information in there about twin flame separation, help you guys with clarity. I like to do some live readings sometimes and pick a cards. So think about that. And it is private, so no one can see what you say. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Also links for my private reading info. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and like. This has been Lizzie the Lightworker.